Hello guys, welcome back to Bella Haunted Dolls. In today's video, there's something a little bit different. So I was actually filming a different video when this happened, and I decided just to make this video into a video about what happened rather than carry on with my other video. I will still be doing that video, just with a different spirit. So yeah. It's basically an all over the place vlog of what happened. You will see me starting my intro to the other vlog, and then obviously the noise happens, and then I try to investigate where it came from and everything. So I will play that now for you, but I just wanted to explain what is going on because obviously there's a whole completely different intro at the start of this. I will also be packaging some spirits at the end of the video, so if you want to see that, stay tuned until the end. Hello guys, welcome back to Bella Haunted Dolls. In today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be communicating with one of my spirit dolls. I think you've seen which one by the thumbnail, using AI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask AI 10 questions to ask my haunted doll and see what that comes up with. I'm going to be using the pendulum and the dowsing rod just so we can make sure that we're, getting confirmation on those answers. Oh my god, what the hell was that? I'm literally home alone. and there's no windows open and I'm upstairs in the attic. That was a really, really loud noise. Okay. Why am I so scared? Literally, I hear noises all the time, but that was the loudest one I've heard in a while. Obviously, this is going to be a completely different video to what I've just been trying to record. Okay, so I feel scared. I don't know why I feel scared. I don't know what that was. I can't. Okay, that's moving. Oh, maybe it was one of my cats. I don't know. This is moving. I can't turn it around. Let me turn the camera around. We've had some new spirits in. They have all been checked, but yeah, this could be, why this is going on. They literally came in this morning. I'm going to turn the camera around. There's one thing here that's moving, but I don't know why that would be moving because there's nothing around it. I have the goosebumps, guys. I'll turn the camera around. Okay, so you'll have to excuse the mess. I'm literally in the other room of the attic. I'm obviously not really wanting to show this because it is so messy, but this is moving. However, there's nothing around it that has fallen or anything, so I'm going to pop the camera back around onto me. Right, I'm going to go downstairs. There is that room there, but there's no light in there and I'm literally on my own. So okay, well, I'm just going to do it. I don't know why. I think I get scared because when I'm on my own, I know like nothing can happen because I've obviously got my spirits with me. I've got all my spirits and I've got some very protective ones, but when my mum's not at home and stuff happens, not very often, I do get a little bit scared. I'm going to go and check if there was anything downstairs first. If you can hear like any background noise, it is quite windy, so I don't know if that's maybe what it did sound like. It was up here though. Right, guys, this is not meant to be a tour of the house or anything, so if you see any mess, that is why. So my washing's still up in there. I don't know if the camera would have picked up just how loud that noise was, but everything seems fine in here. I'm going to keep this up because this is my brother's room. I don't want to be showing anything. This is such a random video. This is my mum's room. Everything's normal in here. But if you can hear when I'm walking around, the floorboards are quite creaky. Okay, so I'm just going to check my room. There shouldn't be anything that can fall. No, nothing's fallen in here. It did sound like it was upstairs, so I'm going to check. I'm going to have to turn the camera around though because, there's nothing, well, there's no light. So this is like a really vulnerable video for me to share because obviously I do work with spirits a lot. This is obviously not a job, but I do it like a bit of a job because I'm working with so many of them. So it's not like I'm not used to this, but yeah, literally everyone else is at work. My brother's at work, my mum's at work, my brother's girlfriend's at work, the dog's outside, the cats. Now, I think they were outside or in their room. Do you know what? I'm just going to go and check that before, because I hate going in that room, because, not going to lie, it's not very nice. There's no light, you can't really see much, and it's like, you know, like the wallpaper's peeling in the attic. Well, it's even worse in there. That's why I chose to use the other room, because it hasn't really been sorted out yet. This is, you know, I don't normally have a script, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, look, all the cats are here. Say hi, guys. Hello, babies. Hello, Mo. That's Dexter. That's Mo in the middle, and this is Puss. This is actually Dexter's mum, the big one here. So yeah, they were all asleep. The dog is outside. I'm not even going to bother with him because he will start whining. There's nothing even in that room. Okay, nothing's fallen in here. I'm currently in our dining room. I will do a house tour at one point. Yeah, living room, everything's fine. Okay, guys, I don't know what this noise was. Like, that, you saw my genuine reaction to that. Like, we do have some spirits here that are quite noisy, and they're also jokesters, pranksters, but it's just a really weird time of day. And like, I've been up there, you know, not long. Maybe they don't like the thought of me using AI, because obviously I haven't filmed the video yet and I am just waffling. Okay, right, I'm gonna go and check in that room. I don't think it would be this room, but maybe, actually, let's check that one first. I hate this room as well because there's so many spider webs. Ooh, I'm just gonna put my nose in. Okay, nothing's falling in there. I hope there's no spiders on my head. And that is quite a noisy door, but I'm pretty sure it's closed when I come up here. Okay, right. Ooh. When you think of like a bug on you and you're like, ugh. This is a very unprofessional video, guys. As you can see, this still hasn't been sorted out. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to have a look in there, but I'm pretty sure there's actually nothing in there that could have fallen, so we'll see. Okay, guys, right, excuse... That was my foot on the floorboards. Excuse any mess. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in here. That's carpet on the floor. And obviously there's loose floorboards, so I don't know what on earth that noise was. Okay, guys, so I'm back in the doll room, which is literally just outside the room. Well, it's attached to the room where I think the noise came from. Not the one that I went in, but the one where we saw that thing swinging around. Yeah, I've got no idea what that was. I could try calling out to the spirits. I think that's what I'm going to do. I was actually going to film the video with this guy. We haven't actually done much communication with him, but he is a strong spirit. But he's a positive spirit and he does like a bit of a joke around. So I'm wondering if it was him, because he did actually tell me, if you've seen in the other video of me and my friend communicating with him, it was her first time ever communicating, that he didn't like her, but he actually did. My mum's done a bit of work with him. He is a positive guy. However, he is one of those that will take the mick and likes pranks. So I'm thinking it was him. It's just really weird to me that normally when we have a noise that big, someone's knocked something over. Someone's pushed something or made it fall off a shelf. But I just can't, unless I'm just not seeing what's fallen down. I doubt it because there's not really much to fall. But yeah, it's so weird. Like I say, I'm the only one at home at the minute. And I was about to film another video, but I feel like maybe I should just have a look and see what's going to go on, because maybe he doesn't want me to use AI questions. Maybe he doesn't want me asking him questions today. Could be having a bad day. We all have bad days. But yeah, they, you know, even though I work with these spirits most days, it's almost every single day. It's very rare I have a day off. A lot of the time I don't get a chance to film because I'm just so busy with other things as well. I still get scared, and I think this is a really good topic to talk about, actually. Even though I've got so many positive spirits around me, so many protective spirits around me, I do get scared sometimes when a loud noise happens, because I'm never expecting it, even though I should. You know, we do hear stuff a lot of the time. I've never caught something like that on camera before, because like I say, sometimes I just don't have the time to film, to set up, to do the thumbnails, to edit, everything else. But I am actually trying my best at the minute to get some more content out. But yeah, I still jump, I still get scared. You can see my complete natural reaction to what just happened. I wasn't just going to be like, oh, I'll cut it there. We will actually carry on with this video. And I'm actually going to get a little bit of equipment out and just see if anyone comes forwards. I'm going to get some cat balls, the EMF reader, and I'm also, I think, going to get my dowsing rods out. But yeah, we will see if anyone comes forwards about that noise. I don't think I'm going to be asking, you know, every single spirit, you know, was it this one, this one, this one? I'm just going to say, was it someone in here? Because I do actually want to try and film a video for you guys today that isn't this, because this should be a short video. However, looking at the time now, it probably will still be probably 20 minutes long. But let's get into seeing if we can find out who did the noise. Normally when we have a noise or something happens, someone falls off the shelf, my mum normally, you know, communicates, because she is a medium. She normally finds out who it was, and if I have time, I will just go through and ask all the relevant questions, but it's very rare that I have time these days. But yeah, here we go. I'm gonna actually try and find out myself who did the noise, so we'll see how it goes, guys. So sorry for this very random video, and I feel like I'm being so not unprofessional in the video, but I feel like, yeah, I'm not talking very well and stuff, just because, you know, I'm trying to think what is going on. And obviously it's my natural reaction, so this is basically, I'm taking you guys along with me today, because I'm so glad that I've actually caught that on camera to show you guys, and we'll just try and find out who it was or what did it. Okay guys, so I'm just trying to work out how is best to do this video. Obviously it isn't planned, so I thought I would put my equipment on Mark, who is my personal spirit doll, just so it's easy for you guys to see in the camera, and I could chat to him about it. Also, they are near this spirit here, which you should know from our other video together. I do honestly believe it was him. But yeah, I'm going to get my dowsing rods and I'm going to stand here. I think this is for the best. Also, at the end of this video, I think I will show you guys packaging this lovely spirit, Daniel. I've also got Jack to package, and I've also got another spirit doll to package who is a mystery protective spirit. So if you want to hear about her, then stay till the end and I will show me packaging those and do a little voiceover about the spirits that I am packaging. But yeah, we may as well make a video out of this while it's going on. So let's get started with the communication. Okay, so I've got my dowsing rods. We're going to start off by, I'm just going to say, everyone is welcome, all the spirits are welcome to come and touch these trigger items, which are on Mark's vessel. I'm also going to be communicating with the dowsing rods, guys, so if anyone wants to come forwards, then you're very welcome to. We're going to try and get to the bottom of who caused this noise. Now, they might take the mick and not tell me, which is fine, because I will find out. But yeah, I'm actually going to call out to this bear more than anyone else. I actually haven't uploaded in like a month, because I've been working with some of the newer spirit dolls, and also some of the older ones that I did want to get listed, because they are ready to find new homes. I was obviously communicating with them a lot to, you know, make sure that they are happy with this. So I haven't actually done any communication with this bear or this spirit that's attached to this bear since the last video. So all we know is his name begins with an L. So unfortunately I haven't got a name. I told my mum, I was like, right, because she knows, I was like, don't tell me, because I want to do it all on camera, have my, you know, reactions to everything, and yeah, just do it from scratch, because I love doing that with spirit dolls. If I ever, you know, want to get mum to help me out, she always does. She's always happy to help. And there are actually some spirits that, you know, have been listed and are listed and available for adoption that have been worked with by mum and me. A lot of the time we do work together, but it is quite hard with her and her job. She is tired a lot, so I did say to her this one is for YouTube. Obviously I will confirm with mum. I will say to her, like, you know, when we do find out more things, can you just confirm that with me? Because, you know, you never know, because he is a prankster. You know, that is what mum got from him as well. She hasn't told me a lot. She's just said, like, confirmed what was in the last video. And she's also said I was right by thinking that he is a prankster and likes to have a laugh. So he's a very strong spirit. But yeah, so the spirit that's attached to this vessel in front of me that I'm touching now, I would like you to actually come forward. His paw is really warm on the end and nowhere else is. But that, oh, maybe my leg's been touching it. Okay guys, there we go. My leg was touching it. Okay, so let's get started with the dowsing rods. I'm so sorry this video is just absolutely everywhere today, but I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying something a bit different. Okay, so like I say, you can come forward and touch the EMF reader and the cat ball. Okay, is there any spirit that wants to come and communicate with me about this noise? Thank you. And could you just uncross those dowsing rods for me? Thank you. I'm just going to adjust this one because I'm holding it slightly wrong. Okay, so that should make it easier for them to swing around. Okie dokie. And is the spirit that is coming forwards now Mark? Is it my personal spirit doll? Okay. So for any spirit that wants to come forwards and maybe hasn't used the dowsing rods before, because there are quite a few spirits here that haven't actually used the dowsing rod yet because I haven't got very far into my communication with them. Like I say, I have had some new ones in today, so we will see if it's those that are coming forwards or not. They've literally just been to the medium that we're friends with. I'm obviously not going to name any names because she doesn't want this to be online. She's busy enough as it is, guys. But yeah, so they've been to her and they've now come back to us, so we know that they're safe. We know that they haven't got any nasty attachments, but they are brand new in today, so we might be looking at a really active spirit, which is quite rare. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite rare to have something very, very active. But they do tend to make quite a fuss normally when they do come in new and they're in a new space. Some of them are really quiet, really shy. Other ones are like, I'm here now, you need to pay attention to me. So anyone that hasn't used these dowsing rods before, I do cross them over for yes and outwards if you can for no, or just leave them out. So there we go. So is the spirit that is coming forward to communicate with me right now a new spirit that has come in today? Okay. Are you a spirit that I've had for a while? And are you still wanting to communicate? Okay. Could you uncross those dowsing rods for me, please? Okay. So, are you a spirit that has been here since we moved here? No. Have you been here for more than a month? It's thinking about it, like they're wobbling. Have you been here for under a month? Have you been here? Do you know what, guys? It almost feels like there's multiple spirits coming forwards and they're arguing over the dowsing rods because it's going like this all the time. I hope that you can see this okay. I think actually I'm going to reposition myself. Hello guys, coming closer to the camera. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't affect the tripod, if you can even call it that. Okay, it's on like a ring light, just for anyone that's interested in that. Okay, so is there more than one spirit that is wanting to come forwards at the moment? Okay, right. So if I could have one at a time, one spirit come forwards first, and then I will communicate with another spirit that wants to come forward, and so on. So for the first spirit, were you the one that made the noise? Okay. And have you been here for over a month? Have you been here for over a month? Okay. And were you here with us when we moved? Okay. So it's a spirit I've had for quite a while. Is the spirit that's come forward Dora? Okay, Dora. To be fair, I am due to communicate with Dora either today or tomorrow. It's been about a week since I've last communicated with her. Okay, Dora. Dora, do you know who made the noise? Okay. And are they a positive spirit? Okay, that's a big cross. It's really hard for you guys to see these actually, because they're not actually touching here, but they look like they are. When they're here, obviously they are. Okay, Dora. Is this spirit a new spirit that has come to us? Okay, perfect, thank you. And is it one of the spirits that have come today? Is it the spirit that is attached to the bear vessel? Okay, they have crossed over there. Thank you very much, Dora. Dora, would you like to communicate with me today? Okay. And would you actually like to be in a video where I ask AI what questions to ask you? Okay, brilliant. Thank you. Okay, so I'd like to call out to the spirit that is attached to the bear, whose name begins with an L. I do apologise that I haven't communicated with you for a while. I have been giving him attention. I have obviously come up here. I've like talked to him, you know, I've had chats with him while I was, you know, doing other things, and also, you know, while I was communicating with the other spirits. I have literally just gone quickly onto like the dowsing rods and the pendulum to ask how he is and stuff. But I've not, in terms of investigation, I've not done anything with him. So I do apologise for not doing much with you. Okay, so am I speaking to the spirit that is attached to the bear? Okay, thank you. So any of the other spirits that did want to communicate, I will come back around to you. Just get my hair out my face, guys. This is sometimes why it's really hard to communicate when there's multiple spirits in the room. This is why obviously every time I communicate I say I just want to communicate with that spirit. And sorry if the focus is going off me and onto some of the dolls in the background. I have to move my face a bit closer, but yeah, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, it can be quite hard sometimes. However, we do get around that, so it's all good. I've got a lot of patience for things like this, so you know, I don't mind it. Okay, so can the bear that is the bear can the spirit that's attached to the bear set off the EMF reader or the cat ball just behind you? Just let me know that you're here. I know sometimes he does struggle with the trigger items. Sometimes he just doesn't want to set them off, which is fine. As you saw in my last video, if you haven't seen it, guys, I'll pop it up here or up there. Don't know which side. It's always backwards. He didn't actually communicate with me on the trigger items in that video. However, I did put in a clip of a previous time when he did communicate with them. So that was actually our first time communicating with my friend. So yeah, let's get back into it. So if I lower them down a bit, you might be able to see better. So am I still communicating with the spirit attached to the big bear? Thank you. And can you uncross those dowsing rods for me? Just uncross those. Thank you very much. So did you make that big noise? Okay, I'm just going to uncross them because it does take a while. Did you make that big noise because you weren't happy to be in the video that we were planning? Did you make that big noise because I was holding you wrong? Because I was trying to get a thumbnail? Did you make that noise so that you could see my reaction? Very slowly crossing over. Okay, that's okay. That's very cheeky, but that's okay. I do appreciate you saying that. Did you make that noise because you wanted to see me jump? Okay, you started answering that before I'd even finished the question. Right. Did you make that noise because you wanted to see me jump? Okay. So like I asked you last time, are you a prankster and like pranking people? I'd let go of that a bit then. I'm going to ask that again. Are you a prankster? Okay, guys, right. This guy likes a prank. I can see me having this spirit for a while. I'm not even sure if he's ever going to be up for adoption. He might be. Like I said in the previous video, I do try and find them all great homes just because I do have a lot in. I have a lot coming in and out. And I do like to give them all that time. So I have got quite a collection of... Oh, it's unfocused, as if you want to focus on my face anyway, but I do have quite a collection of spirit dolls for my personal collection, so I am very wary of having too many and not being able to give them all the attention that they deserve. However, if he wants to stay, he can. If he doesn't want to stay and he wants to find a new keeper, maybe one that would suit him better, one that will communicate with him more, because obviously I've got so many to get around in the week and to communicate with him. It's normally on a fortnightly basis at the moment, just because I do have so many, as you can see. I do have even more downstairs as well, but yeah, these are just the ones that we keep in this room, the ones that I am communicating with the most at the moment. But yeah, I've actually got him on a chair. I haven't moved him because I just propped him up on there ready for the video. Obviously that didn't happen, because what I was going to do, guys, is be like this and then be like, I'm going to communicate with, and then show you, but that didn't happen because of the noise. But what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to do a quick session with the dowsing rods. I will film it. Obviously, if you don't want to see that, I am actually going to package some spirits later. So I will put that in this video. I'm in an iron a lot in this because it's just random. I wasn't meant to film this video. I don't have anything in my head, but yeah, if you don't want to see that, obviously I would appreciate the view, but you can skip forward to see me packaging, or you can stay and watch me communicate with some of the other spirits. So if there's actually a lot more, then I will actually have to not do it in this video and do it on my personal time, or maybe communicate with them and tell them when I can communicate, obviously after I filmed and stuff, because I can't really stand here and communicate with 10 different spirits if they all want to come forward, because that video would be about 2 hours long, if not more. But let's see how many want to communicate. Okay guys, so the other spirits that wanted to come forward earlier on, how many spirits would like to come forward? Is there more than 5? Is there more than 5? Is there more than 2? Is there more than 2? Okay guys, so there's more than 2, so is there 4? Okay, that's fine. And okay, so if one of you guys can come forwards, so is this spirit a young spirit? Okay, and are you communicating with me because you would like a little bit more attention today? Okay, would you be happy if I communicated with you a little bit later on and put some TV shows on for you and some cartoons? That was a very slow yes. Okay. So what I'll do is I will communicate with you when my mum comes back, and she will let me know obviously which one that was that wants to come forwards and communicate. So the second spirit, if you could come forwards. Okay, are you a young spirit? Are you older than 20? Are you older than 30? Are you older than 40? Do you still want to communicate? Is there any more spirits that want to come forwards and communicate? Or are you happy for me to communicate with you when my mum comes home, so I know exactly who? Again, guys, it feels like they are arguing over the Dyson rods. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave communication until later on. I will find out who wants to communicate though, and we will do some quick sessions. I'm also going to put on some music for you, some TV shows if you'd like, and just give you all a bit of attention to the spirits that wanted to come forwards. There may be some more spirits later on that want to come forwards, but I think later on what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some TV like shows, cartoons on for the children spirits, and then maybe some music on as well, and then do a couple of communication sessions, just some quick ones because I haven't actually got a lot of time today. So yeah, once my mum gets home from work, I'll get her to come up and we will give all the spirits some attention that they deserve. I have been quite busy over the past few days, so this may be why you know, they are wanting to come forward so eagerly, but then again, no one come forwards, or maybe too many of them come forwards. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm very flustered still after getting scared, which we all go through. But yeah, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get on to packaging the spirits up. So they've all found their new homes. They found really good new homes, and they are actually going to people that have already adopted from me in the past. So it's all really good. I've already done my communication sessions with them. Actually, I did 2 earlier today and I did 1 last night. So yeah, we will see. That I think Jack is actually downstairs at the moment, and then the other one is downstairs as well, the mystery one, because I did actually communicate with them. And then yeah, Daniel's here. He got communicated with last night, I believe. I think so. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. Let's get on with the packaging. Okay, guys, so the first spirit that I'm packaging up is Daniel, and he's the positive spirit of a 26-year-old gentleman, and his birthday is the 20th of September 1915. He is a true gentleman and he is so polite, but he also does like to have a laugh. He tells me he worked on a farm and lived with his wife Hannah, and they also had a baby named John. Daniel sadly passed away during World War II. He sadly passed away from a bullet wound which got infected. Daniel's vessel is a music box, and I often hear him set it off. He loves to set it off when I'm around, and also when there is a lot of energy in the room, so he has done this when I've had other people around as well. Daniel has been adopted by someone who has adopted off me before, which is absolutely fantastic because he does know the other spirit. Moving on to the next spirit, we have Jack, who is a positive, playful and cheeky spirit of an 8-year-old boy, and his birthday is the 17th of May 1999. Jack loves to play pranks. He's a very active spirit. He does like to change position of his vessel, especially overnight, and he has made it fall a few times, creating a loud bang, just like in this video, however not quite as loud, which has made me jump before. He finds this very entertaining. Although Jack likes to play pranks, he's never done anything nasty or scary. With his vessel falling off, I didn't get as scared as when I heard this noise, just because I actually saw it fall. So I knew what had happened, and I was sort of, you know, expecting the noise because I saw the vessel actually falling. Jack absolutely loves the holidays like Christmas, Easter, Halloween. He loves it around his birthday, and I find that he is more active as well around that time. He loves to play with toys, and I often find that they are moved. Jack sadly passed away when he was run over by a tractor when he was out playing with his cousins. My mum has done a lot of work with him around this, and
and he didn't like to talk about it much, but he did open up to her. So him and his cousins were playing around a farm up the road from where they lived. His parents had told him not to go there because it was dangerous, but they did anyway, and unfortunately the farmer just didn't see Jack because he was so small. So the last spirit that I'm packaging up here is actually a mystery spirit. However, the keeper has had her details because she wanted to know who was coming to her, which is absolutely fine. I'm happy to do this for anyone. If they want to see pictures, see their description, even if it is a mystery spirit, I don't mind doing this. Obviously, I'm here to help the spirits and the keepers find, the correct match for each other. But this is Manon, and she is the spirit of a 46-year-old lady, and her birthday is the 2nd of August 1949. She's a very protective spirit. This is why she is going to this new keeper. I've had her for a number of years now because she is from my grandmother's collection. She worked as a nurse and she had 4 children called Hugh, Ewan, Tom and Caris, and her husband was named Dave, and they did live in a small Welsh village. There we go, guys. That is it for the packaging. I really hope you enjoyed just learning a little bit about these spirit dolls.
Okay guys, so all the spirits are now packaged up safely, ready for their travels. I really hope you enjoyed this random video, guys. If you'd like to see more content just like this, don't forget to subscribe. Also, comment your opinions down below on what happened. I will be checking in with my mum about this as well when she gets home from work, and I will post in the comments down below what she says as well. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.